Wasizotia mwana watu kwango toyize ko onako lwaliro. Welcome back from the weekend. Hoping you had a very wonderful time. Today era tukomyewo ne business treasure. Tukana kuba tugenda buziba okutegera business ogitambuza otya. Tulokalire nga bwe tuyiga bingi amacha galero. Well, we are on YouTube just in case, but make sure you're following us on our social media handles. That is a Promise TV UG on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, X, and as well as YouTube. Oh my dear friends, olunaku lwaleero tugenda kuba tutegeera mmwe abalya cake. Birthday yange yabadde ku Friday, and then guys are like, oh, and so where is the cake? Tugenda kuba tutegeera cake zino bw'obanga odarize cake eziri fluffy, eziri softy, ez'embaga, buttered cookies, gwe ayagala okubanga oyingira ebintu bya bakery osobola okubanga okwasaganya otya n'amagezi ki ge weetaaga okubanga oli nago. Well, tulinawo Esther Kwagala all the way from Quinn's Pastries agenda kuba atusomesa. Tubadde wano munnange ng'atugamba kinana kiri naye kozesa namba 0776 okubanga otoyingako in today's business conversation. Tubadde tuli awo munnange ng'akola ka intro ka show era awo wennyini we njagala tutandikire. Mukwano, roll it on.
Our Promise TV. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. This is the business tip with Angel Walker. I welcome you to the show. I hope that you enjoyed and learned something today. May God bless you.
Kadde musikategedde.
Tukategedde.
Sikategedde.
Nkadde mu
Oba mu Luganda oba mu
Luganda. Oba tabike.
Tabike.
Good morning, Promise TV viewers. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Have you liked, subscribed, and followed us on all our social media platforms? If you haven't, please do so. This is the business tip with Angel Walker.
One day funira omulimu wano ku Promise TV.
Nandi Jano. I think I should come and
Eddoboozi lye ery'obbuga ndaba yeeyo.
Thank you.
Bikutwala bitya mukwano?
Bintwala bwebityo. Mukama akuuma, Mukama angabiridde, and I'm grateful.
Wow. Yes. Omwaka wandigu summarize nzeyo kya gy'oli.
Omwaka guno, it has been, I feel like growth has happened, a lot of growth.
Yeah.
Challenges that, of course, have made us stronger. Without challenges, we wouldn't be anywhere. But they've made us stronger. We've grown business-wise. I feel like God has blessed us as a company, and I'm forever grateful to God. Yeah.
Quinn's Pastries.
Yes.
Watandikira wa? Watandika otya? Naye bisummarizing tewakola luzungu.
Let me try to summarize. So, growing up, I've always loved to be in the kitchen. I've always loved being in the kitchen. So when we went to high school, there was a subject that is called foods and nutrition. Did you?
The subject called fine arts.
It's okay. I did foods and nutrition, and of course in foods and nutrition we explore a lot of things, and that is where my passion for baking started.
Yeah.
I've always loved cake, not just cake, good cake. So obviously I did baking, blah blah blah, and lots of stuff in that subject. But I'm the firstborn in my family, and being the firstborn, there are privileges and of course disadvantages. But at least I was privileged when I was going back for my vacation.
Yes.
My dad asked me, "What do you want to do in the vacation?"
Yes.
And I'm like, I could do cake in my head. So I told him jokingly, I want to do baking. And then he was like, "Oh, okay. Write down everything that you need."
Yeah.
And I did. And he bought everything. Unfortunately, I did not bake the whole vacation. So, yeah. But that stage is
discover.
Yeah, you're here and there. You feel like, so when the things were finally there, the reality was like, oh, okay. I tried doing some baking, of course, but things were not coming out well, really. So those things were kept. I kept them at home, and of course I pursued my career. I did nursing, and I worked for a few months.
Indako, nurse, naengera bakery.
yenyawo.
Wow.
Yenyawo. Awali sente tulaga. So I did nursing, and after my nursing school, I looked for jobs. I got some, but the cafe was not so,
Yeah.
And then that is when it hit me, and I'm like, but wait, I love cake. I have always loved baking. I have all the things I need for baking. Why not? I got out my instruments and I started now from scratch.
Awo ebya nursing obikoya.
No nasoka nemichere kakao. Sina bikowa na nemichere kakao. Nasoka nemikomya kakao. So nentandika mpola. I think the first thing that I did were daddies.
Okay.
Nakola ko daddies abazimanyi muzimanyi. I used to do daddies.
Yes.
And one thing about me, I am very, very good with marketing. I am very, very good with marketing. The first time I did those daddies, I just told my friends, Nimogamba, oh, I made daddies here, blah, blah, blah. Would you love some?
Yeah.
Then he asked, how many do you have? I had just made a dozen, like I packed them in those small whatever. And Nimogamba, nina one dozen of daddies was innocent. Nangamba, hey, pumpereza. Nembumuereza. Namba said. Then of course he gave me feedback because it was the first time, blah blah, change this, da da da. And I was like, hey, how my business is this easy? You make things and they take them, and I'm like, okay. So I started with daddies. Bana inafumbanga daddies. Zinga solo kola paketi yengani eyo. In about an hour I am done with cutting, with whatever, and I am done. Like I did daddies for a while.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, what else can I add? Cookies. I went to YouTube. I tried all the recipes. I thank God for my siblings. My siblings have tasted the worst and the best stuff from me. Like and meanwhile at some point they were actually buying.
Okay.
And then they started buying, and then of course I started selling. Like I started selling to my friends, I started selling to like everyone. That should have been 2021.
Not over the COVID.
We were 2021, 2020, somewhere there. Because COVID we had I think that's when I had my first client. Yes.
Oh dear.
Cake. I started cakes in COVID, and for some reason, for me in COVID, as much as people were at home, I was so blessed by God. I don't know how it happened, but yes, a lot of them. Cookies. Cookies of course when nazikola nezikwatayo nnyo kati obunda zinengendanga mukendezaako mpola kuba bulina omulimu. And at some point I realized that the profit margin, you know how Ugandans we want nice things, but jagala wabitano nengola batoyita so nengendanga mbusalako mpola and I boosted the cookies themselves. The cookies did so well, and I'm like, okay, what else can I add? Cupcakes. Cupcakes are very easy to make. YouTube. Nenonya recipes. I tried out so many things.
Esther, ebyo nagwa byesomeseza. Ashikaza wayingira business nga okoze research oyize kino kiri bwe kiti kino okola bwe kiti.
Yes. I just knew a few tips from our foods and nutrition. Okay, this is how you mix the basic things. Then getting a perfect recipe and crafting it to your, like, you know. Yeah. I did it myself.
Ndi curious okutegera Katerinya lyayingirira wakubaga getting a business name has never been easy. Ezo kuandika nogamba ate noyongerako your last name and your first name.
For me it was easy. Quinn's Pastries is the company name. Most of you guys who read the Bible, Umani Esther, Bible into Quinn. So I've always been called Queen Esther. So I just got the name Quinn. Then pastries. I mean, all any dough that is made of fat, blah blah blah. So I just got the pastries and added it there.
Wow.
And I had Quinn's Pastries.
I'm thinking to myself and saying, watu kana registering a business wagamba kanjira nindako.
Naringangao, ngane jira ngende sigenda. Will they tax me? You know, ignorance. But I think
it's expensive.
It is not expensive.
I mean, ignorance is expensive.
Bambi, it costed me. So it's expensive, but of course, at the end of the day, you have to do some things for your business, securing your business name and blah blah blah. So I had to do that.
Wow.
Yes, at some point.
Or business idea to sell what to go registering.
I think try to either 2022 or 2023 there. Like that is when I was like, okay, I think I need to be serious with this thing. It looks like it is serious, so why not? Then I went and registered.
I'm telling myself, Auntie, what time is 2021? At what point did you feel, Auntie, I'm now stable? Let me go for a blast.
Pardon?
Or two can't your time the same, pola siblings are buying, orders are coming in. You know that you can still be doing these things. Okay, I'm going to mainstream into this direction. In which year did you say katichino change paka?
COVID.
Wasalao.
COVID inagamba, this is my thing, this is my baby. I need to water it to get fruits out of it. And I started like full time, like I believe by now, all my friends in my circle, Nonji, like I overdid it, like nachisusa. Buli cake. So at this point, most of my friends now know, okay, this is what this chick is doing full time, like full time. Yes. Najiba kuba maso nenjiba tamya kirabika.
No janja was.
Yes. Which is the thing, because you know you can't grow if you're not if people don't know what you're doing, especially your circle. Though for starters, I wouldn't rely so much on my circle because omuntu gwomanyi, when they tell you, oh, I'm doing this, for some reason you'll be like, no, Angel. Is this the angel I know? Like, she's now doing this. Like Chakula Chitagira.
Over.
Is she real? Like, it will take me like a while to believe that you're doing something. And yet, there are so many strangers who will just come and walk up to you and tell you, Sister, I need a wedding cake.
Yes.
And you're going to do it for me.
Oh, Joe.
What are your charges? Go for it.
Pensa ndikoebuza keke yasoka ihali etya. You know that start is always a bit hard. Katwatu ino kumanya.
The start is always hard, but
your cake yali efana etya.
Meanwhile, the start is always hard. But I just want to thank God because for me it was not hard. Before we went into COVID, there was a training that I saw, a one-day training. It was only 20,000 shillings. Mitwaro gumu ebiri. They were teaching cake decor. That is the frosting, the buttercream, and blah blah blah. And I feel like that is what I needed to see. And I went. I attended that training. It was in Tinder.
It was whole day.
Pardon?
Was it a whole day?
No, it was not. It was just when we were done, But it didn't take us the whole day. And for me, I am so good at visualizing something. I don't have to do something to get it.
Yeah.
When I see you do something, I can execute the very thing you've done.
Okay.
So that's what happened. The lady taught us buttercream, she taught us fondant icing, and other things, of course. So when I got that first order, the cake was not as bad as
what it was.
I was good. I wasn't very bad at that. So I frosted my cake very, very beautifully. I love neat cakes. I love good cake.
Oh,
so I executed, by the way, and that person that ordered for me was ordering it for someone, for a friend of theirs.
Okay.
And before I knew it, that friend called me. They were like, oh, my friend ordered cake for me. I need a cake for my mom.
Lindako. Awo ku cake ngotekako Quinn's Pastries baba kwagalanga bakufuna. Oba wali tonaba.
Kati awona lisinaba. Namuna boxi njira bujizi nenjeka muno mali and then I deliver. I hadn't yet over branding, I had not. So it was word of mouth and people that had tasted that started buying.
That new.
Yes.
What is one of those big conceptions abantu for ordering a cake jetulowooza towards you guys, the misconception about homemade cake?
Most clients think that cake means maji, ngano, sukari. Where you giving cake at an expensive price. Yet sukari is, 3K, blah, blah, blah. So they come thinking that cake should be cheap. Like, why don't you have cakes of 20,000? Why are you telling us you have cakes of 120,000? Yet so and so has cakes of this and this. So they have that mentality
comparison.
Of auntie. If Angel is having cakes at 20,000, if I come to Quinn's Pastries, she should be having cakes of 20,000 as well. And also, why are her cakes very expensive? Yet it is just ngano, na sukari, chichicho. So most clients have that thing like. Yes.
Or no time they say 2021, 2022. How did you manage your bookkeeping? No manyatse buli cake njiri yako zino, and you know that no zesika zako ntadde muzine.
Kakati, just going back, a friend of mine recommended that I join. There is a book on a group on Facebook called Cake Shop Uganda. She just told me, you love cakes, you should join that group. So on that group, there are very, very many very good bakers, by the way, and I am so grateful to them. And one of them has a pricing group, cake pricing group. So I asked her, I saw a post, inbox me on this number if you want to join as a baker. So I inboxed her and I joined that group. That is where my eyes opened of cake pricing. If my ingredients have costed me, for example, 30K, I'm like, I could actually just stay with 35,000 and I am good. So she taught us the basics. And you don't just price those things, you have to price your time, the time you're spending.
Yes.
Well, because this is your job.
Yes.
Then of course you have to add the profits and blah, blah, blah. But she taught us how to price very, very well. And that is where I learned that pricing thing. Now the bookkeeping. By 2021, I was trying. I don't even want to lie. I was trying. Ngachema intika stantunda keki ya mitwalo 10, for example. Nga banzi jako bulonje ekitundu kye 10, the savings and blah blah blah. So I was good with that. Like I was good with that by 2020 to 2021.
Yeah.
Before, I was making the sales, but muna yotuko restocking. Nakasente kavula. Nengo wadingo otunde ebintu. Wadingo okola bunaku your siblings are saying you're very busy, ekiro gobeera okola. Like life is good. Until it's time for restocking and you can't see no money anywhere. Like so I had to like up my game. Kubanga, this is my baby. You're no longer asking for money from your parents. You can't be there begging for when I get pay you data. You can't. So I had to up my game when it came to bookkeeping.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mistakes chizo wakola earlier nti kati singa owelidde omukisa wandizeeyo was correcting.
Naina ekisa kingi, I think. You know, when a client is talking to me, you kind of build a relationship with them.
Yes.
Okay, you might assure maybe, but for you, you are building a relationship with them. Meanwhile, they might not bargain. But okay, you come to me and you're like, oh, if I need a cake, you tell them 100,000, and they're like, okay, how much do I deposit? Then I'm like, oh, you can do 50 or 60%, and then they deposit, and then the other balance, bainaji sasula. So you would deliver a cake and someone tells you, balance and they're like, okay, it's cool, it's nice, it's okay, you can do that. Okay, this is a loss. No, you do the same thing. So right now, I can't do that.
Yes.
Business. I mean, every money for the business to grow. So if you keep on, working at such losses,
yes,
business will go. So that is one of the mistakes I feel I did in the past.
Wow.
I will not do now. Yes.
My dear, how did you do your branding?
My branding. Now for my branding, I am blessed again with good siblings. My brother, no, the first branding that I did was actually done by my dad. Yes. Yambuzao, like you should have labels, I don't know, they hadn't yet sunk in my head that okay, someone is actually supposed to have a label on their tin of cookies or what. I mean, if the product is good, they will come back.
Yes.
So he told me, write down all the things that you would love to see on your label. May I have someone at NASA, they will do them for you. I wrote down what I wanted, and Bambi. I received the whatever, the labels, the blah blah. He got me a receipt book, invoice, blah blah.
Oh, serious?
Yes, he did that for me.
You had a good support system.
I did, and I still do, and I'm grateful for them.
Wow.
Yes.
You know, I'm seeing here, you get to Cake Shop Uganda, you get to this, you get to that. What was one of the biggest achievements? Jawatuka ko bali na ordering a cake ya million tano nogamba, oh my.
I think one of the biggest achievements in my bakery so far is I always challenge myself when I get those big orders, that is the wedding, blah blah blah. I always make sure that there is something I invest back into the business.
Oh.
Especially the big machinery.
Yes.
Yes. So so far for the longest time I was using that oven that my dad got for me. And when I made one of my biggest, orders, when I got one of my biggest orders, I managed to purchase a bigger oven.
Oh dear.
A commercial oven. And I'm grateful because most of the times when you make a big purchase into your Guze motoka, you kind of be broke after buying it because you've used everything. But I'm grateful that after buying that oven, I didn't feel a strain at any one point. Like I still had money flowing in and out. So I am so grateful for that. I think that is one of the biggest achievements that I've achieved in my bakery so far. Machinerizing the bakery. Kubanga. Nzeona inakubanga cake nga ntabuza omulabu. But by the time you beat that sugar and butter to what you want it to be. So I am grateful that at least I have tried to machinarize everything. Nti otekamu ebintu n'otubula. Ebitabula, n'obibimala n'obijamu, n'otekamu oveni n'otubula.
These days it's very simple.
It is very, very simple.
It helps you to be grateful when the simplified comes.
I think so, but I mean, the people that are planned, but sometimes when you have things laid down for you on a
silver platter,
I think you don't. So I think, but as you. Like it actually also gives you the motivation to keep going.
Yeah.
But if things are just given at you you're like, okay, oven is there, I can make whatever I want. Like
yeah. Wow, this is Esther Kwagala. Esther Kwagala alituwuliranga business bwetambula mukwano gwatayinze kakatweyungako kati kosa number 074645 or leave a comment on the social media handles. We're going to be reading those comments as timely as they do come in. Well, for now, Esther, before we read those questions, what would be a message or chichiwandiagadde ba business aba cake bakyusemu ola nogamba bananga aba cake tweddeko?
Okay, I have tested cake from some people's bakeries.
Yeah.
And it's not nice. So I feel like as bakers or as a new baker, like be open-minded to learning. We're always having lots of workshops coming up, day workshops where people are coming to actually teach you their recipes. So be open to go into those things, invest in that skill. In fact, it's invest, like keep reinvesting in your business. Like things keep changing. That one to your cake but those cakes were hard. Right now people love moist cakes. So you have eventually what Bobanga totally exposed to such workshops, you cannot know.
Yes.
So I would urge the bakers out there to just go and learn a skill. Then also with the the other thing I would actually urge bakers is sometimes it's nice to if I've gotten an order of someone that wants a cake that looks like a car, for example.
Yeah.
And I can do the baking, I can do the cake very, very well. But I'm not yet sure about my skills of molding that cake to make a cup.
Shaping it.
There are people these days, they're called cake artists, that do that for you. You pay them, and they come and do the hard work for you.
Wow.
And then you enjoy it. But that helps you when you post that cake on social media. Someone is like, I'd love to have a cake like this. We want all the monies to ourselves in centers we have to do this, and then you do some shabby work that is not nice. Social media that did it. So I would feel like do what you're best at.
Yes.
And let that cake artist come and do for you the best work on the outside. Exactly. Exactly.
Jackie says, thank you for the show. Her story is inspiring, especially switching from nursing to bakery. Me, I would love to know how she decided to leave nursing to the bakery.
Okay. How I decided. I was working somewhere for about 4 months. And when I went to that place, the person told me, the first month, you're going to be learning the place, learning how things are being done, blah, blah, blah. Then the rest of the months, of course, I'll start paying you. So the first month was done. Second month, third month, we went to the fourth month. So in the fourth month, she called me and she's like, oh, Bambi, this place can no longer accommodate 2 people. We can't be paying 2 people. Meanwhile, in the 3 months, I wasn't being paid. I was only being given an allowance that was not even enough. I was given 5,000.
Was it Malano?
No, I did not. I just let it go.
Wow.
Yes. So I was just being given a 5,000 allowance. Your allowance no year transport. No Korea. Now the work was in I was working in around Kasubi, somewhere there. Katinga wala transport. So my mom started packing me food at least.
Bambi.
Katinga chemba nkola awamu ntambulawo so that I fit in the budget. So when that person told me, oh, we cannot have 2 people here, so we're going to have to stop you today. I was like, oh, meanwhile, I was not hurt. Like, my heart felt relieved, like, okay, what have I been doing here actually, like the whole time? And that is then, okay, our last born, you know how last borns be. We usually don't take no for an answer when they want something. So one day we were home and I think he went to my dad and asked for something, and then my dad was like, oh, I'm still sorting. He went to my mom and then she was like, oh, I'm still. Then he came and told me, Auntie, I am the big star. I am working every day. They see me going out and coming back late in the night. He came and told me, he didn't ask. He told me, oh, by the way, Esther, this and this and this and this at school. Then he went. So he knew there is no way my big sister is going to let me down when I ask for something. That was before this lady told me that. So now I have people that are actually looking up to me. They have so many hopes in me. Like, I think I'm sorted, I am done. So when that lady told me that, I was like, okay. And I remember walking, it was a Friday, I remember walking back home with so many thoughts in my mind. I'm like, okay, this is done, what am I going to do? And then my baking passion was still there. It kept on being there, I'm suppressing it.
Yeah.
And that is when it came out. Okay, I need to do something now.
Yeah.
I am done. And that is when, and I remember on that particular Sunday, she had told me to call someone. When I called that person, I'll get back to you as always. After today, they are still getting back to me.
They're still getting back to
you. Okay, now I need to actually be open-minded now. The goal is to have money.
Yes.
That is when I started Like that is when I started, and that is the thing that keeps pushing me into, okay, now I need to work. I need to work. I need to work. I love this. I love what I'm doing. So that is the thing that motivated me to switch from the other side to this side. Like money.
Kale wawe kibuzo wanekera onabuza agamba nti did you have social media at the start or watandika?
Yes, I did. Me and social media were like this. I had Facebook. I think I had Facebook and WhatsApp for the start. So I would post on my Facebook pages. Era ne bogenda yo Quinn's Pastries on Facebook. All of my posts says Zedda ndinatekangayo buli kimu. Even when I had a funny background ngasimanyi bulungi bya photography because of it here I would post everything. Buli kyenkola nga nkiteekayo, and at the end of the day I actually got so many clients from social media, like from social media. By the time that the people around me started supporting me, yes. But of course, I'm grateful for the fact that Bambi supported me from the beginning. Hey, they're like two ladies. Yes. One is called Joa and the other one is called Hajat Mariam now. Hajat Mariam gave me my first order. I don't even think she knows. You know, we keep using Pinterest, you know, things. Yeah. So you post something and someone's like, this person makes, so she ordered from me, not knowing how many years I've spent in making. And I'm forever grateful to her, and to date, she's my client. Like, she gives ordering, I don't know how many cakes every year. So I'm grateful for her, even Joanne. Yes, I'm grateful to them.
Okay. Yeah. Well, is there any worst experience you've ever had?
Worst experience? Yes. No. Actually, my worst experience. There is a time I had, I'm Adventist. So on Saturday, I don't work. Meaning I am supposed to have worked on Friday or Sunday. Saturday. By then, Sunday, sorry. By then, I can make a cake on Friday and I ice it on Saturday in the night, and then someone picks it on Sunday. So I know Linda Saturday and then I bake. Now I had 2 orders that particular Sunday. Even though I mix my butter very well. I put in the oven the first 2 layers, no, the first layers of each cake. I had a small oven by then. So I mixed the second layers. By then it was umeme. It was 9 p.m. in the night. Oh my God. And I'm like, I'm sure it will come back by 10. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. It is morning, no power. And the cakes were paid for fully. When I sent I think it is called being choked. Like, not only I said was it there, and you can't do anything about it. So, okay, I had to leave around cake, I think, at 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. Yes. Now, that group, that the CSU, the Cake Shop Uganda, it connects bakers and eaters, cake eaters. So there is a lady that was by then staying in Nalia. I give her a call and I'm like, Banagi, I have an order. I need a naked cake to ice. She's like, oh, it's okay. I have a chocolate cake. You come and take it. Of course, I had to buy it. Now, there are some things that you learn on job, that it is your client. Your client is your priority. Whether it is your loss, it is your loss. But don't put the client client. Oh, maybe I can just tell them that and then bichi no. Oyo muntu ajja kudda. Ajagenda agambe mwana munange nno namuwake order naye munaye wekiti kyaliwo. So I was like, it is okay, let me incur that loss as long as my client is happy. That is my priority right now. Yeah. So I went and ordered for that cake. It was bigger than the layers that I'd made. So I had to, trimming, blah blah blah, divide it into 2 to make 2 cakes. Oh wow. Yes. And I delivered. Now one of those people one of those people that had ordered those cakes was the person that cake So he just kept on telling me, it's okay, take your time. So when I delivered the first cake, I was like, maybe I would come back. It did not come back the whole day, like Tegakoma that whole day. Yeah. It came back later in the night, of course. But I delivered what I had bought. So I feel like that is one of my... That thing challenged me a lot. That's right now, I really love when my clients order for cakes at least 3 days before. No planning. Now with the current situation, it is even worse, as you can see. No planning. Oh, I have another tomorrow. I'll bake today.
You eat this sale.
Client they're not up for stories. So that is one of the challenges I feel like I faced. And it's
Queen, we are drawing to the end of the show. Where do you see Quinn Pastries Maso?
Where do I see Quinn's Pastries? I see Quinn's Pastries having an outlet somewhere or a bigger space.
Okay.
It might not be an outlet, but a bigger space. Of course, with bigger machineries. I see it with... Right now, I am working with my siblings again on those bigger projects. I have a sister of mine that is very creative. So when we usually have those wedding cake orders that have those extra bling bling bling, she's that who kind of figures it out. She's not a baker, but she's just good at creativity, creating beautiful stuff. So she helps me a lot. Exactly. So of course in the future we shall have to bring in more people on board. But also I think building systems, building a system. I feel like I need to, in the future we have to have built systems. To know where they say yes, you think is running properly, because at the end of that day, this person that you're bringing in doesn't have the passion that you have.
True.
Again, exactly. So whether they have delivered a ramshackle cake, they want money. True. Yes. So in the future, I believe.
Wow.
Yes, it will have.
Very inspiring. You started from a point where you were looking out, you said, let me start big, and you had a support system. Then there was a single trainer support system.
Yes, yes, yes.
Support system katufune receipts, katufune branding, katugende kunasa, and supporting your dream all the way. Yes. Who are the shout outs you want to send to today?
I want to send shout outs to my siblings. Now my brother currently is doing my branding. He's one who makes for me those labels, blah blah blah. Like he's always doing good things for me. I am grateful to him, and of course my other siblings, Bambi. I love you so much. I am grateful. I send shout outs to my friends that keep supporting me. Joa, Hajat, Mariam. There is Hilda that you hosted here. Bajinyo, the missus. I love to send shout outs to Zamarians as well. And also to my clients. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for choosing Quinn's Pastries.
Wow.
May God bless you, richly bless you. Yes.
Pastries Angel Nakolwadero, and echoing the fact that customer experience, until you had an opportunity to sell again the circles of cake, but you still had to navigate this no gamba and you have showed us the power of networking in business. I accept to be doing this. Yes. You need the network to be able to mitigate shortcomings, to receive advice, to elevate and grow, and also to get better. Mukwano. This is all the time we had for you today. Watch the Monzakiriza Nembalika. We'll be back tomorrow same time. Oh my God, Business Treasure is getting sweeter and sweeter. In Chakura Danda Batwina Yomugenye agenda kwayegera ku fashion. Gwayagala okola changing dresses ezabachala kumbaga nanibadde that please come through tomorrow if it all goes well, and let us see if you can start this business, and believing that Esther kwagala kusomeseza ebintu bingi mistakes zosobola okwewala. She said from nursing to bakery, and right about now she is thriving. Nawe kenyine osobola okubanga or thriving. Are you following us on our social media handles? That is at Promise TV UG, at the UG on X, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube musubscribing bannange musubscribing tujja kubeererako ddala nnyo. And also, in case wandyagadde okuba ng'olanga naffe, maybe you want to advertise your business, or you have a school, or you have an upcoming event, kozesa numbers from 74645 tujja kuba tusindika akakalango maaso. Kankwerekereze here now. Coming up is the kindergarten. Big shout outs to you, Vicente Dipio, for producing this show really well, and also Joy Stephanie Ninda. Webale ddala. Bye bye for now.